got this kilowatt amps meter from Amazon. I'm mapping out all my watts on my house. The heater's only pulling 325 watts and only 3 amps full heat. Wasn't bad. My TV with the amplifier is only 121 watts. We have a pet snake. He only pulls 48 watts. I'm trying to figure out what size inverter I'm going to buy for my little solar farm because we keep having our power go out in California. But I got the mail. I don't know if you guys know Carl at 404 Refrigeration. He'll chime in on your videos and stuff. If you remember back last summer, I had the video with, I got those brushes at the flea market and I sent one to Carl and he sent me back a lot of nice stuff. He gave me his company hat and an Appion valve core tool removal, which these are really nice. That's really nice, Carl. Sent me a nice letter here. Stay cool, NorCal. Hey, thank you, Carl. This is really cool. Thanks for the entertaining videos that you have made and posted on YouTube. I've enjoyed everything that you've recorded, and it's always a great learning experience to be able to observe how another mechanic approaches problem solving and working on equipment. Stay cool, Carl. Hey, Carl, thank you, man. That's really nice of you. Very nice. All right, we got ourselves a foggy morning out there as fall sets in. Looky there, huh? We got 6:31 on a Saturday morning. It's November 9th. November 9th is my birthday. I'm 52 today. Yeah, that's right. The big 5'2". When you're 52, you know what you get for your birthday? You get a diet. Get your ass on a diet, guy. You guys can see how much the gas prices are. $3.75 a gallon. Star of the show, bam. I got some rubber gloves. Oh man, I'm all out of rubber gloves. I'll pull these ones out today. The star of the show is this little 3-door. I'm gonna pull it out here so I can get behind it. What do we got? We got a little TUC 72. Let's see if we can get her happy. Get the screws out of the back cover. Get that back cover off. Sometimes I'll slide it under there. Should be on 3/8 on here. We'll get off, then we can slide that whole condensing unit out towards us. You can see that one had a bullet valve on it. All that fun stuff. Let's get it out of there. Get these. Those out of there. And this whole guy will slide out. Let me get 2 hands in there. Oh yeah, take a look. Multiple offender. So yeah, check it out. Multiple offender. Every time. Every single time. Multiple offender. Drain hose is a multiple offender. It's plugged here. And then it's these little deals here. It's plugged there.
Multiple offender deluxe.
And then it's plugged also right there. So the drain had like 4 stoppages in it by itself. And these are all the things you have to check when you're doing all this stuff. Came out and found this compressor bad the other night. I wasn't super busy. I knew I was gonna have to come back and do a compressor change out, so I recovered the charge when I found the compressor bad. That's just a little heads up. If you guys have time to do that, got it pulled off, cut my suction line back, my liquid line right here, because I'm going to add a piece of pipe in my new dryer right here. I'm going to clean this up, cut the cap tube back. After we sweat off the suction line, I'm going to put a fitting in there and we'll back blow the cap tube, make sure the cap tube's clear. If it's not, we're going to have to replace the cap tube. We're going to do the compressor and the condenser fan motor. And we'll take this over to the sink and clean it out. We'll clean out all those drain hoses that are plugged up. So let's get on with the next step here. The discharge line unsweated. You can check it to make sure it's not plugged up. Now I'll get the bolts off. We'll get this compressor out of here. We'll get that condenser fan motor out of here. And then we'll take this over to the sink for the big washout. So as soon as you get your compressor unbolted, get your channel locks, crimp up your ends, and then let's go ahead and braze them up. So if you knock the compressor over or whatever, oil's not spilling out everywhere. So let's do that. Bam, all done. Doesn't take but a sec. Then you're not making the Exxon Valdez everywhere. Let's get this motor out of there. Still find the easiest and fastest way to take these out on these true units is to get your driver and an extension and a number 3 Phillips tip. Those are number 3 Phillips. You get your extension so you can get around, get in there. And it usually gets them right out. So I'm even doing it one-handed here, filming. Usually seems to be the easiest and fastest way. An extension and a number 3 tip. Number 3 Phillips. Then I got my 1/4-inch Phillips, pardon me, 1/4-inch hex for to get these off. And I'm cleaning up the blade. You can see all this piece of crud coming off of there. You want to get that cleaned up, and then we're going to go for this. All right, the best part of the day. There's some chunks in the coil. That's what it looks like now. Nice and clean. All the way through. Those are all shined up. We can start our rebuild. All right, new fan motor, cleaned up blade. My ends are still taped up, as you'll see. The wire's going to come under the compressor. So we'll get that compressor mounted on there next. Put them in there. Our dryer, our compressor. I'm at new motor, everything's cleaned up. I got my compressor all bolted in. You want to always make sure you get all 4 bolts in your compressor. It's pretty hackery if you don't. Discharge line soldered back up, and we'll move along. All right, so if you want to back blow your cap tube, get yourself a 1/4-inch fitting in your suction line. We're going to braze that in, and we're going to get the nitrogen. And we're going to back blow. So it's going to go in through your evaporator coil, backwards out your cap tube. Okay? Let's go. We'll get this brazed in, and we'll get the nitrogen going. All right, got the nitrogen hooked up. Let's see what happens. I put it in the glove because I want to see what comes out. We got really good flow. So our cap tube's in great shape. Woo-hoo. I blew it into the index finger of the glove for a reason. I wanted to see if anything came out of that cap tube. And it looks like there's something in there. Let's take a look. I'll open this up and we'll take a look. A little dirty oil vapor or something, but that's what came out when I back blew the cap tube. We got all that kind of stuff out. Probably like dirty oil vapor stuff from the evaporator, who knows. I'm on AT&T. I got it all fitted in. So we got the compressor all fitted in. I got my pressure test going. It's a little bit over 200. Then we'll be ready to pull the vacuum. Got the vacuum pump fired up. And we'll see what we come down to here on our microns. I'm gonna go clean up all the drain fittings while it's on the vacuum pump. All right, pulling from the low side with one 1/4 by 3/8 hose. Reading off the high side. We're down to 1,000 microns and dropping. So we're getting there. Coils washed out. New condenser fan motor, new compressor, new filter dryer. Back bleed the cap tube. Washed everything up, cleaned it up good. Drain line was plugged. Multiple offender deluxe. Then all we got left is finish this vacuum and then charge up this system. Coming down the mountain here. I was doing this and having a thought, whether you're doing a little teeny weeny compressor like this on a makeup table or you're doing one on a giant unit, it's the same freaking tools. Your recovery machine, your gauges, your torches, your nitrogen rig, your vacuum pump. The guys doing the small stuff are really doing the same stuff as the big stuff. Yeah, we're getting pretty far down there. These guys want to get back to work. Close that off. It's actually dropping with it sealed off. Alright, let's get this thing charged up. 12.6 ounces for me to get it looking halfway decent. 19.8 degree evaporator. My high side gauge boned me. I lost my look, I lost my gasket and my depressor. I gotta order up. But that's looking good right there. And we'll check our temp drop here in a sec. So let me get this all buttoned up. Coming around the mountain. $10 o'clock. I'm all done. It's my birthday. Oh, it didn't work out with me and your mom. I love it.